Well, everybody, good news. The air is getting warmer and the snow is starting to melt around me just in time for the next winter storm. Sad face. But the great thing about the snow melting around me now is that I get to enjoy some of the best fruits of the East Coast. That's right. There's many big veins of trash ore that are being revealed by the snow melting around it. There's garbage everywhere, and it's not being picked up because it's all encased in snow. God, I love living on the East Coast. Get me the fuck out of here. Get me back to the Midwest. I want dumpsters so badly. But speaking of dumpsters, that was a dumpster fire of an intro. But Grim's also here, and maybe he could help me out with the commentary.
I'm nice, warm and cozy since I had a very good quesadilla earlier.
Oh shit, I had a quesadilla as well for dinner. How about that?
Oh, what do you have in yours?
Mine was whatever I showed off in with the tomato soup a couple days ago. So that was turkey, sweet peppers, like half a red onion, I think, or maybe a whole red onion, and then just like some mixed 4 cheese in a bag kind of thing. It's pretty good. What was yours?
My usual of steak, queso, and spicy chipotle.
Yeah, no, that's a pretty good combination. Steak would be a great improvement on flavor. I don't think
well, I mean, I would probably go for chicken for it's healthier, but unfortunately the place that makes that, that I got that quesadilla from does not have the best chicken in my opinion.
Yeah, no, restaurant chicken is very kind of 50-50. It really depends on who's making it. Sometimes it's like chalky and dry, sometimes it's good.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, that nasty belch aside, here we are, back for more Doom Plutonia once again. We did this map last time, and I've just been idling here so that way we can start off Genesis very easily the next. My goal for the stream is to actually get through the secret levels, getting to go to it, as the stream title has said. Grim informs me that it's gonna be a little bit of a good luck bud actually beating all 4 of those maps, but you know, I'm willing to ball.
Well, I think Genesis won't be too bad. I think if anything, assuming you get to go to it tonight, I think that map and Twilight are going to be the 2 hard ones you'll probably be experiencing. Because I do not think Genesis or Map 31 are particularly bad.
Fair enough.
Also, something. This map is called Mega Drive in Europe.
Why would they do such a thing? Did we get some weird form of censorship?
Oh, did you not?
Oh no! Wait, no, hold on. Nope. I just picked up on it. I just blast processed that information. Sorry, I was in the Sorry, I was in like the weird Nintendo mindset, even though I know this has nothing to do with Nintendo. Of like, yeah, we gotta like censor anything that could have to do possibly with Christian themes for some reason.
Yes, the very famous Nintendo PC.
Well, you know, it was called a family computer.
That is true. It was called the Famicom.
You can hear the defeat in your voice over me bringing up a technicality. The technicality,
it really doesn't make fucking sense when you think about it. They call it the Famicom. I feel like that would make more sense.
Famicomputer? That doesn't make any sense.
It'd be a Famiconsole.
Oh, yeah, it would be much more sense to actually be the console. But I guess at the time, maybe console wasn't really the term of art that was popular.
Yeah, it was still early, I guess.
Missed the damn super shotgun. All right.
I mean, shit. Probably the most fucking popular fucking console back then. Still had a fucking like big ass number in its name.
What, being like the 64, or is that too early?
2600.
Oh yeah, that's a bigger ass number. Wouldn't the 5200 have been out by that point, or do I not know my chronology? Oh, that was a good idea.
In the States? I think though. I think 5200 was 82. I think NES might have been 83. I know a lot of people like to attribute it to 85, but as it turns out, the NES was in fact out longer than when Super Mario Bros. Came out. Because I know a lot of people don't tend to think that way.
Yeah, no, yeah, it is obvious, right? They repackaged and be like, okay, Super Mario and Duck Hunt would be was like the new, the kind of like relaunch of the NES, if you will. That probably didn't make any sense, but it was like the new thing that the NES got packaged with at a certain point.
Yeah, I think that was way later, and even later than that. Then they did the fucking triple pack of Super Mario 1, Duck Hunt, and World Track Meet.
Ah, yes, the famous World Track Meet. That one must have went really well. Hey, Chris, welcome.
I still have the combo card because I actually had the light gun, the old ass light gun for the NES.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Well, actually, I have an OG model light gun, so it's still back when it was gray before they had to change the color because it's like real gun.
Yeah, it's a little too real. Okay, well, this is a good place to save. Hey, Chris, remember the 2800, the Atari 2800? I do not remember the 2800. What, you know that, Grim?
I'm not familiar to what Chris is talking about, so if you want to drop the lore, feel free to.
Yeah, I'm interested. I mean, having grown up with, 2600 and 5200, my dad's consoles, then, yeah, I'm a little bit curious about what the stepchild in between I've missed is. It's the Japanese version of the 2600. I see. Is there any meaningful change between them, or is it kind of mostly just the number?
It's like it's got slightly better computing power. That's why it's only a 2800.
Slightly better computing power. Well, no, I guess it would have been the NTSC, but so would the American version. I was gonna make a PAL joke, but then it wouldn't work.
It didn't sell well. So just like the Nintendo 64 DD, many years later.
Well, at least this version wasn't trying to run on, discs. And, being a clear hardware upgrade.
I think it could run on discs way back when. That'd be something.
Imagine, Atari figures out the disc first.
If there was a crazy enough motherfucker back then, it'd be like, yeah, here's a console that runs exclusively with Laserdisc.
Oh, I kind of want to see that now. I'd like to design a so totally retro console that runs exclusively on Laserdiscs.
Well, I mean, in a fucking roundabout way, that's technically something my dad had. Except, well, he had a Laserdisc player, but he had the full collection of both Dragon Slayers and Space Ace, and you would play them with the remote. So it was kind of like a video game console.
That kind of works. That kind of works. So, well, designs akin to the Darth Vader model from the American version of the 2600.
Oh, they used the 5200 controller? Ew. Yeah, I can see why it didn't sell well.
Yeah, no, the 5200 controller definitely does not look so good in retrospect. I think, for the games itself, it's not too bad, but that's kind of just a saving grace of the fact that the game still didn't use all that many buttons. Mostly because most devs figured out, hey, this is hard to actually hold in your hand and press things fast. But I do kind of unfondly remember not liking the 5200 buttons. Oh, well, that's not where I wanted to fucking teleport, huh?
Yeah, probably the first of the very classic, what were they thinking type controllers.
Yeah. I mean, I get what they were thinking. They were thinking, well, we need a remote controller. This looks like a remote. We could turn that into a controller. And, well, the philosophy of what works good for a TV remote does not translate very well to what works good on a video game console remote.
Yeah, at least they give the 5200 some fucking leeway. It was still kind of the early Wild West of not figuring out how to make a fucking advanced controller.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the CDI has no fucking excuse. That thing is fucking dog shit and it came out in the 90s.
Why am I fighting? Let me just do this. I see, because I will have to be fighting regardless. Alright, thanks, partial invisibility.
Well, the least helpful that you didn't get tagged by the shotgun barrel.
Yeah, but the Kako even got me in the ass anyways. Why am I doing that again? Bad idea.
Oh yeah, Chris, and yeah, if the 2800 came out a few months after the Famicom did, then yeah, it had no chance. That is basically the old age equivalent of I launched my console after the PS2. And look, even as a certified GameCube stan, having that console come out after the PS2, yeah, it stood no fucking chance.
Yeah, I guess it was kind of a little bit disastrous. I was too young to, really understand the PS2 just absolutely decimating, the GameCube. But yeah, I do suppose that was about right.
Well, because it is also important to remember, too, about when the PS2 came out, not everyone was getting it for the games. They were also just getting it because it was just a very solid DVD player you can get for cheap compared to other DVD players.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, that was kind of a major factor why it sold so damn well back then.
Yeah, and then meanwhile, it's like slapping their foreheads, being like, a DVD player, why didn't I think of that? These tiny little baby discs.
Yeah, Xbox, yeah, fucking GameCube and their tiny-ass mini discs.
I always thought they were charming, but, I could see why that opinion is not shared.
I mean, I don't
just heard some things being revived.
But I also admit I have bias, because that's, like, the console I grew up with.
Yeah, no, I mean, I also agree, too. That's my bias as well. I grew up with the GameCube, so... Of course I think it's the best. But, I mean, I will definitely admit the rest of the library, or, like, the PlayStation library, Xbox library was very fucking solid as well at the time, so... Everybody had a little bit of something, console exclusives that were really good.
Yeah, PS2 library, I can understand. Xbox, I don't have as much of, like, oh, it had such a good library. Like, the most I can think of is, like, Halo, maybe Fusion Frenzy. I can't really think of a lot of, like, oh, yeah, this game for the Xbox is such a good game. Like, I can't, like, genuinely think of any of that.
Yeah, I guess I can't exactly think of any either, but I just kind of remember it was always a, there kind of was no wrong console at the time kind of deal.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, like, everything in 6th Gen was, like, pretty good to some extent. Like, because, yeah, you had PS2, you had GameCube, you had Xbox, and then before any of those, you had Dreamcast, which, yeah, obviously, if you disregard all the fucking money problems that Sega was having, like, Dreamcast, solid console. Especially if you were a fighting game fan. My god, Dreamcast was, like, the perfect console if you were into fighting games.
This is not a really great use of my rocket ammo, but... Well, I mean, it is if he would stand still, but...
Yeah, also probably killing that, vial first so it doesn't revive all the Hell Knights.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do, but... Archvials have this tendency to move, like, really fucking fast everywhere. And hide behind 2 big Hell Knights. There we go.
Although I was trying to think of, like, other stuff that could be considered a console back in 6th Gen. I guess the Hyperscan also came out back then, and that was fucking awful.
What was the fucking Hyperscan?
It was a... I think it was by... Was it by Mattel? It was like a fucking, like... Hey, here's like a console, but you also need trading cards in order to play any of the games.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a winning recipe.
Yeah, and it would.
It's like, what if we made the e-reader its own standalone console, guys? Isn't this going to be a great fucking idea?
It was worse than the e-reader, because at least with the e-reader, it's like you scan the card in, and then all the content is unlocked, ready to go until like you shut the game off. The Hyperscan was like, oh, you want to access this character in your fighting game? You have to scan the card. Oh, you want to pick a different character? You have to scan the card. Yeah,
not a winning invention. Oh, I just realized my preview's still open. OBS. Chris brings up the Pioneer Laser Active as a Laserdisc console. Is that the thing that your dad had?
No, he did not have
Something
that.
Different.
I'm pretty sure it was just a Laserdisc player that had like special functionality with the Dragon Slayer and Space Ace that he owned.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I do remember that there was a console that could play TurboGrafx 16 and Sega Genesis games as well, which, like, yeah, that's fucking hyper illegal, probably. But then again, this is probably during the same time where, like, yeah, in television you can play your 2600 games, even though Intellivision is in no way associated with Atari, and it's like, how did they get away with this?
Right. It's like, well, nobody told me I couldn't do this, and nobody has the balls to sue me quite yet, so... You know, early Wild West video game antics go.
Yeah, that might have to do some research into the Pioneer Laser Active. I don't remember that one.
Well then, I guess yeah, we are the meme of several of laser disc video game players is real. It's already out there. I guess now we just have to wait for somebody to be insane enough to do a retro console thing of making like a Blu-ray gaming console.
I'm pretty sure that's what the PS3 was.
Well, were those just Blu-ray discs? I guess they were. If it could also play Blu-rays.
I mean, it could play Blu-ray. I'm pretty sure PS4s could play Blu-ray.
Oh, I mean, yeah, playing Blu-ray themselves, but like, I don't know, games in the Blu-ray. No, yeah,
it's like,
I get the point.
That exclusively plays DVD games. It's like, that's called a DVD player.
It's called a DVD player. Yeah, you got me there. I'll give you that.
Which, yeah, talk about a fucking lost art form.
The DVD?
I just mean, like, fucking interactive, like, games on DVDs.
Oh, yeah, all the little,
like,
menu fun stuff that you were able to do, and then it was like, because somebody actually gave a shit, but then eventually everyone was like, you know what, no one's fucking playing these things anymore. We might as well just get rid of them. And it's like, no, but the kids, and the me, I want to play those stupid, dinky little video games.
It was fucking cool, because it's like, yeah, you had all the interactive stuff. Occasionally you get, like, trailers for games and stuff. Like, I remember in the fucking old-ass Star Wars things, you get, like, trailers for, like, Republic Commando and, like, the Battlefront games.
Speaking of...
yeah, back then when, like, maybe the internet wasn't fully figured out yet with all the fucking, like, video platforms, like, made sense. Obviously, nowadays, it's like, yeah, it doesn't really make sense to throw all that shit on this, because it's like, if you're gonna market people for your new product, you probably just do it through, like, you know, social media.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't make any monetary sense now. Which is, of course, why it, doesn't actually get to go anywhere or remain around. Which,
yeah, if it was apparently more expensive than the 3DO and Neo Geo when it was, like, on the market, then yeah, I don't think he would have owned it. Honestly, I think for the longest time, I used to think he owned a 3DO, and he's like, no, that thing was $700 back then. I was not paying money for that.
Right, time to bleed all of my health everywhere looking for this map's secret.
I believe if you could strafe jump in that one hole, I believe that's one secret.
Alright, well, at least my intuition was kind of right on that one. I just missed the execution. Speaking of Star Wars stuff, though, did you ever end up watching that one video I sent you with Count Dooku and the Soul Harvester?
I watched a little bit of it. I haven't finished it yet, but yeah, that game looks scuffed as fuck.
Yeah, I won't talk too much. Oh, the barrels are blocking me.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah, infinitely tall sprites. Yep.
I just didn't know the barrels were even there.
Oh. Yeah, this ain't UZ Doom. You don't have to worry about fucking infinitely tall heights.
The hell's the angle then for this?
I think there's a different spot you have to go to.
Oh, that could make more sense. Well, let's blow up the Cacodemon again.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I lost so much health doing all that nonsense, I might as well have just not saved there. Okay, how do I get back there?
Oh, well, I could also see where one secret is on the map.
Oh well, that's a pretty bright white line, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. This is back before map developers are really good at hiding where their fucking secrets were on the map.
Well, makes it easier for me, so I'll take it. Oh, that's a reviving noise. Oh no, it's a jibbing noise.
Oh, and that's how you get here. And now you can go in the hole.
That's 2 secrets in 1. Wow.
Let me get a soul sphere.
All right. Where else on the map could I be looking? I mean, I didn't explore the big pools of blood over here. I could maybe go do that. There are a couple teleporters after all. Let's go anywhere? Oh, no, that was an exit teleporter, right, from that one very dickishly placed one. Anything over here? Is this just gonna be death? Oh, no, look at that. It is interactable. Ah, there's the secret. cells for the cell weapons I don't have in this map. Well, that was that. I mean, as with many of the Plutonia maps, the Genesis was fine. It was just very much a hot start, and once you find the one safe pocket, then you're doing pretty swell for yourself.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't think this one was too bad. Twilight might be kind of rough, though.
Alright. On to it, then. Well, that's the reason not to look out that window. Alright. Well, hey, speaking of things that are priced, have been priced out or didn't have good value, there was a good transition like 20 minutes ago, but I forgot about it. How do you feel about Adobe Animate apparently getting squeezed out of existence now?
Oh, I was not aware of that. That's fucking awful.
Yeah, Adobe is now, like, they don't want to support Adobe Animate any longer. And people are basically saying, like, yeah, it's probably because they can't squeeze any more money out of it. They can't figure out how to shove AI into there.
Well, thankfully, I still got my fucking copy of 2024 to still use if needed.
Yeah. Weren't you...
Yeah, I think hearing about that, I think does make me pretty fucking angry, considering that it's like Adobe buys Flash from Macromedia, basically fucking puts it in everything, and then all the fucking websites don't use Flash, so then transitions to Animate, and now they're trying to fucking kill off Animate.
Yeah.
It's like what was the fucking focal point for like every fucking person's like animation software back in the day is now basically getting killed because fuck you, we can't make more money off of this, so you don't deserve to use it.
Yeah, no, I mean, a lot of people make up the great point of, like, why don't you just, I mean, if you still need to monetize it and just want to keep it around, like, people are already paying, like, you know, licenses for it every year. Like, it's generating passive income. You don't have to reinvent the damn wheel. I mean, fuck, Microsoft does really well with just repedaling Office to everybody every year, you know? Could have just done the same thing, but no, it's like, they can't find a way to make it even more profitable, so they just tell you to go fuck yourself.
Yeah, and joke's on Microsoft, because I'm fucking using OpenOffice now, because I think it's fucking way better. And I don't have to deal with all the fucking, like, system key shit.
Yeah, I'm doing OpenOffice as well, now, just mostly because, yeah, my, Microsoft Office ran out. I kind of, yeah, it has all, you know, similar features and all that, but admittedly, it's, a little bit janky to get used to. But overall, I think it'll be a good thing.
I think for me it would be too, but, like, I think back in, like, the 2010s, my dad was like, yeah, just use this, because, like, you don't have to deal with all the fucking system key bullshit. And, like, I've just been using it, and it's just like, yep, this is the way.
Oh boy, there's a lot of dudes cramped in these walls. I wonder if they're gonna come after me in just a little bit. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, generally this map can be difficult because it's like, you basically have to make your own safe zones.
Yeah, I can tell there's kind of something crammed into every corner, and there's also hidden arch files everywhere.
Yep, yeah, there's hidden arch files where reviving the chain gunner would work. Tony does love that.
It's a decent idea, but it's kind of annoying when it gets plastered everywhere.
Also, that up there is actually where the secret exit is.
I see.
But, yeah, well, actually, funnily enough, getting to the secret exit is actually not difficult at all. But, I think the Casali brothers kind of just realized, like, hey, if we're gonna make our secret maps, like, really fucking hard, we might as well just give people, like, an easy way of getting to them.
Yeah. Oh, cool place to be teleported back in. Yeah, I didn't mean to go down here, but honestly, I'll fucking take it. I'll run back out that way. Oh, nice! That was good timing.
Thank you. Hell yeah.
Uh-oh. It's all going to shit. And I'm dead.
Also, seeing the screen flash red, I realized what the issue is. It turns out it was not a bug. I just accidentally had the fucking accessibility feature on to not have the screen flash.
Oh, there's an accessibility feature for that. Yeah, that's actually kind of
I
nice.
imagine like some people want to fucking play Doom and not
Well, no,
get fucking potential epilepsy from a red flashing screen.
My disappointment at first was the fact that I don't have it on for myself, but then I remembered I think I probably left it on to be like authentic, but I think in going forward I'm probably gonna turn that off after Plutonia. Because yeah, no, I really fucking hate the red flash, not even for like the oh god, my photosensitivity, more like this is just a fucking annoying mechanic that like I get hit, therefore I get hit more.
Yeah, I mean, I admit, like, past the point when, like, you take so much damage, the entire fucking screen is red and you can't fucking see anything.
Yeah.
I definitely agree that it's kind of annoying, but, like, I will admit, having the screen flash red is also a good indicator of, like, oh, I'm taking a lot of damage, I should back off. Like, if the screen isn't flashing, I have no fucking idea, like, how deadly a fucking thing is. Especially I was finding with Revenant missiles, like, I would get tagged by a Revenant missile, and I would get tagged by a Revenant missile, and it's like, and the screen wouldn't flash. It's like, I could have taken, oh, I only took 10 damage from the Revenant missile, and I see my health, and I'm like, almost dead.
I guess if you're already used to the red flash, it's kind of like, oh shit, now I don't know if I'm taking a billion damage or if I'm just taking a mild amount of damage. But, I don't know, for me, it's like I am very used to not having something like that in my games, so... You know, I could turn around to just hearing some hurt sounds, I think, maybe.
Yeah, I think if there was like an alternative where like how much damage you take would change like Doom Guy's like pain sound effect, I think would be totally fine. But because he only has like the one pain sound for every time he gets hit, it's like, and if the screen isn't flashing, I have no idea if I'm in danger or not.
I don't know. I'm used to just not having that kind of visual indicator in modern games, so don't bother me. Yeah, Pig, this level is kind of miserable so far. I mean, I'm just starting it off, but it's not, it very much is a just forge yourself through fire kind of situation, and hope you don't die.
Yeah, Twilight is probably, like, at least if you're just going through, like, the base Plutonia campaign, like, you're not bothering with the secret levels, it's probably one of the harder maps. Because, like I said before, it's like you basically have to make your own cover. It's like there are no, like, you cannot take this map slow, like, from the start. You basically have to fucking bum rush and, like, hope to God you can kill enough shit so that way, like, you can actually make cover for yourself.
Yeah, not exactly my favorite kind of map. More of a slow and meticulous kind of guy. Connection successful. Okay, hold on. Oop, alright. Okay, we should be back now. Weird. I guess everybody's having internet issues this week. I almost escaped it too, but then I guess tonight had to be the night to ruin that perfect streak. Oh, fucking cool. This is where this leads me back to. Alright, well, that archvile just got spawned in. You can just go shoot some of these guys. Stream just died, and it's back. Don't worry about it, Chris. Don't worry about it.
It was in the process of dying, but we're back.
Death was but a temporary thing. Okay, man, as much as I would like to take care of that archvile, I'd like to find like a fucking rocket launcher or something first. That would be really nice. Oh, it looks like there's something this way. Oh, there's a blueberry. I'll take a blueberry.
Well, health is nice.
And then...
Also, I did forget that you are, in fact, pistol starting as well.
Didn't account that and how much more difficult this might be, huh?
Yeah, no, I remember this level definitely being a bitch from a pistol start. I figured, I mean, I feel like this level can be a bitch regardless of if it's pistol start or not, but yeah, this one's tough. Especially if you're doing it from a pistol start. I don't know, I guess I just forgot because I've been playing so much Quake recently and that's all continuous play.
Fair enough. Oh, no, I'm out of shells. I can't really snipe the archvile effectively. I have a bunch of rockets, so I'm a rocket launcher. We can go this way and figure something out. Oh, okay. It's more of those guys. Get some infighting, maybe.
Rockets being launched, just not by you.
Yeah. Maybe I can kind of get chain gunners to infight the archvile a little bit. It'd be lucky, but...
Well, I mean, you can't really get them to infight proper. It's more just like, hey, they might accidentally tag it.
Right, then get a little bit of chip damage off. Or at least distract each other.
Fighting each other more. Oh, it looks like the vial got stuck in the... Oh, I thought he got stuck, like, on the ledge.
For a moment, it seemed like I guess he was walking in place there, but he kind of corrected himself. You know what? Hold on. I think maybe I'm being dumb about this. I think I remember there actually being a rocket launcher wherever for whichever Mancubus I actually telefragged last time. I don't think I'm gonna be lucky enough to telefrag them again, so let me maybe just take them both out. Tony is a little bit hard to talk over sometimes, because I'm trying to really focus in on actually not dying.
Yeah, rather than listen to all those audio cues.
And that's all of my ammo. Okay. Anything down here? No, that's just the teleporter one. And this is me dying.
What's behind door number one? oh, you line depth skip. That's funny.
Yeah, right when I didn't need it. Where the fuck? I guess the vial did have
there's the secret teleporter you open in this room. In the
right.
Back. Yeah.
Hopefully I telefrag. I don't got any ammo.
You killed both the Manx, so.
Actually, I only killed one of them.
Ow.
Ow. Well, that happened again. Well, thank God, some shells at least. Still not feeling good about the arch.
When dealing with chain gunners is at least nice.
Yeah, too bad that's not happening. There's no good place to save in this map either. Because of the whole you have to make your own cover and just go kind of problem.
Yeah. I think usually what I do is that, like, I would probably turbo it to, like, after this, like, get into the center, turn left, and then, like, try to, like, kill and hide in one of the chain gun cubbies and just stick there like an Alabama tick. Goddamn, this map is fucking brutal.
Manwich, the official sloppy Joe of the Mancubus. You think every time he fires off the fireballs, he goes sponsored by Manwich? Pulls an idiocracy.
I'm pretty sure its slogan is "Hump Your Mom." I think that's why they're not in business anymore.
Okay, that was a waste of shells. Oh well. Press the button, Doom guy. Okay, I can hide out here. Sort of. I hit out here just a little bit too early, it seems. The Cacodemons. Okay. Wait, hold on. We're cooking. We have something here.
Yeah, quarter too big. Revenant can't hit you.
That bastard almost... Oh, okay, his fucking brother's here now to avenge him. That's cool.
Papyrus, no!
Oh, fuck, it's just Undertale again.
Sans if he fucking had a rocket launcher. Oh, that should be a fucking Doom mod. If you open up a fucking Revenant closet, it just fucking starts playing Megalovania.
That would be a pretty good one, yeah. Even I would install that, probably. That made me cried more than the entirety of the Twilight series, but is it a better love story? I don't think it is, because I don't remember Twilight involving, you know, getting gunned down by several zombified army dudes.
I think that film series would have been a lot better if that happened.
Oh, cool! Where were you last time? Awesome! Dude, I loved that archvile was definitely there before. What the fuck do I do about this? I could... Not you. I mean, I have to fucking trim things down from the sides here. Otherwise, I'm just going to... Well, no, I can't, because I'm going to get sniped by that. That archvile's in a fucking awful spot. My god. There's very little to do about that.
Yeah, this one's fucking mean. I think this is definitely the type of map that people think of. It's like, oh yeah, Plutonia is a fucking bitch of a fucking expansion. Like, I think this is the map they're thinking of. Also, the rocket launcher is just right there.
Huh? It's right where?
Go back down the steps and turn left.
Oh, for fuck's sake, it's in the spot that I would never step. It did the fucking Star Germa hiding spot. He's in a place you shouldn't be. Well, this is gonna be my strategy badly, I guess, again. Ow. Well, other shit to talk about. I was gonna ask a somewhat interesting question. Have you picked up, do I have like a repeated phrase or word that I use a lot on stream? Because I was watching some Juniper streams lately and I noticed that she has a fucking like tick to say, interesting a lot, and as a way to either stall for time to come up with something to say, or for, just like, yeah, I definitely read that message. I don't know what to say to it, but I definitely read that message. Do I have anything similar?
Typically, I'm not sure. I don't think I can pinpoint that yet. I know Bear has one that I can think of all the time.
What was Bear's?
Like, I'll just say, like, something in chat, and it's just like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, that tends to be the typical one for, roughly this generation. I'm glad that I don't at least have that ingrained into my vocabulary too badly yet.
Yeah,
I do kind of have it ingrained into my real-life vocabulary, but I stray from it from stream.
I know my fucking family used to give me shit all the time for being like, for saying Nat Geo instead of National Geographic. It's like, it's called abbreviation.
It's called Nat Geo. They even call themselves Nat Geo.
Well, I think I used to call it Nat Geo before they officially started calling themselves Nat Geo. And then when they started actually calling themselves Nat Geo, I felt vindicated.
Yeah, that's when you became like, that's when you could say, I told you, motherfuckers. I was just ahead of the curve.
Well, I don't know if I can call my own mother a motherfucker.
You should try it and see what happens. Crash pro tip.
Yeah, I do not think it would go over well.
This is... I'm just routinely coming back to this corner all the time for this map. This is the only piece of cover that exists.
Yeah, no, that's basically what I do. But that is definitely a homing rocket. Revenant missile really hit me with the, hi, how are you?
Your mother is a motherfucker based? No, well... No, unfortunately, literally no. I wasn't
raised. When have lesbian parents.
I wasn't hot. I didn't have hot lesbian parents. No, sorry. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, whatever. Then get the blueberry. Fine. Okay. Now, what do I need to do? I probably need to go and open that door. Where's the archvile that was here on the last fucking round of this, huh? Where's that asshole? Oh, there he is.
Oh yeah, he fucking right. His spawn is random. He can either spawn on either side of the door.
That's horseshit. Oh my god.
His level is fucking mean.
All right, fine. And he's dead. Your parents can be ugly and lesbians, that's cool too. Yeah, that was the appropriate comeback. I'm glad that you picked up on that one. That's what I would have said too.
Yeah, it might be a good idea to save.
Yeah, I think now is actually not so bad.
Some amount of...
Oh no, there's still archviles in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they are. Yeah, I think the Archies are continually there until I think the back wall opens up and you see the spider demon.
All right, the Manx. Just because you're not looking at them, the Manx don't go away.
Yeah, the Manx do in fact still exist.
And I have to cross this very tiny gap every single time I want to go and take pot shots at the Mancubi. And if I fuck up, here I am. Okay, good. It's not a death.
Yeah, no,
Not a soft lock.
thankfully the Kasalis are smart enough to not put soft locks in their maps. They
are,
are, however, enough dicks to have a fucking Revenant donkey punch you on your way back.
You're like, haha, you got stuck, idiot. That was just their form of a pat on the back for finding a small piece of geometry not everybody would go and find. Give me this. Okay, what the fuck?
Right,
Where am I
there's
fucking
almost
going now?
19 secrets.
19! Oh, okay. Oh, I'm gonna be here for a long time. Alright, well, I can go hit that switch now. Another switch? Okay. Necessary? Hmm. Ah, I see. Everybody back there got released.
Oh yeah, in the tiny closets.
And I heard the spider demon.
Oh, I guess that's a good sign because that probably means that the Archies, the hidden Archies, are dead. Thankfully.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have one rocket left. No, those guys are still alive over there.
Oh, did they revive? I think you could still shoot them though.
No, they revived. I shot him and it was still alive.
Oh, I think it's when you cross a line def like near the spider demon that triggers the crushers.
I see. So I'd have to approach. Anything else I could do, I guess? I could probably wiggle my way down to the corners of these,
Oh wait, is that
secrets.
I was gonna say, is that like electrical panel on the wall a secret? Because that might help. Back on the left side.
On... North? Was it northwest? Is that the one you're pointing towards? Like over here? Or you're pointing a little bit more south towards, like, this area? Hello, Grim? Rutro. I think Discord
Sorry,
might
it's
be...
like the worst fucking time to get a phone call.
Ah.
The west side by where the so like you see in between like the closets that opened up after you get the yellow switch. I think there's a battery panel there. I think one of those can be lowered.
Okay. Doesn't seem like it.
Or it's gotta be triggered by something else.
Like there was stuff here that wasn't just panel. That was a waste of health. I know this is still just this secret.
Yeah, that'll take you up. Yeah, up here. Oh, I guess
You can get this health
you
pack.
get
Shoot this guy
I guess
down
you could
though.
also like get the secret teleporter to get to the Mank location.
Oh yeah, I guess I didn't do that in this file. Or in this life. Well, the hazard suit helps a little, I guess. That's a compilation prize for missing the health. And I think that was a secret too.
Oh yeah, that did count as a secret. And I think also something else opened up after you landed on that.
Okay. Wandering into every secret. Okay. Oh my god, it's a fucking mess over there. Oh, okay, this is open now. That's what opened.
Yeah, alright.
Awesome.
Okay, well the Archie's in front of the Baron.
Yeah, let him do that. I'll stay back here until he's done.
Well, I mean, you probably should deal with him after he kills the Baron, otherwise he'll just revive the Baron at full health.
Well, yeah, that's a good point. And the Baron's coming for me. Better teleport. Oh, and there's a fucking skeleton wandering around now, too. Because of the Archvile. Great. Oh wow, the Archvile really softened his ass up. Stun, please, thank you. Really relied RNG on that one. Okay. Well, now with me and my 82 shot chain gun ammo, let's see what we can do with that. Alright.
I'm sure if you can find Plasma or BFG, that'll probably help a ton.
Oh, yeah. Fuck it, I just saved. Let's see if there's something behind this. No, it's just another, just more blood. Okay.
Oh, given how this is going, I think I'd be concerned if you even get to go to it tonight.
Yeah, I guess we're already an hour in, huh? Where the fuck is everything else in this map? I feel like there's just map that I'm not seeing.
Yeah, because it's like you have to open up like hidden wall panels to find like secrets to make the map like bearable. So yeah, I think this map is very punishing if you're not familiar with what any of the secrets are.
I could use those box of rockets. If anything, just to soften up the fucking spider mastermind.
Is there anything back at the start that might have opened up?
Fuck it, might as well look. Oh, there's health here. That's actually quite nice. There's 2 revenants. Still, these guys are still here.
Oh, well, yeah, Megasphere looks pretty enticing right about now.
Yeah, right beyond my grasp. Fucking elastic corners. Can't properly look at the skeleton boy. Alright, well, there's a whole lot of very little over here.
I think there's some imps.
Yeah, I left these guys alive because they were, not a great time to kill them earlier. Alright, well, spider's stuck as usual, so that's a plus.
I think the spider's gonna get taken care of, no problem.
Alright, maybe I can rush forward and kinda... There we go, there's the crushers. Okay. Now okay. Now I have to take care of you first, but then after that I can take care of the chain gunners that have been fucking harassing me and ruining my concentration this whole map. Stop firing! I'm not even looking at you! Oh, hold on, they're not dead yet. I still hear them screaming. Oh, well, there's one of them.
One of them died. I think they die around the same time, so I think they're both dead.
Yeah, there we go. Now I can finally pop these guys. You can leave me alone. Now I can finally pop a save. Good God. What the fuck is this shit?
Oh, right, they can't cross the line depth, so they're just gonna keep fighting each other.
Awesome. Oh, hello. Well, that
that
works.
That
Failing
does help.
forward, sure.
Right, yeah, I kind of forgot they kind of just hide a bunch of the secrets in, like, the pits.
And there's an ENBYS here now that opened up. Okay.
Invuln, not ENBYS.
That's what I meant to say. Alright, well, I guess now's as good a time as any to just fucking take it and get in there. The fucking meatballs first. Where is he? I prefer to get everything that's not the Spider Mastermind out of the way right now, because I know they're going to be occupying each other. Okay, now I have time to just do this. Every once in a while, this fucking map just pops in a skeleton to say hi and scare you a little bit.
The skeleton appears, start playing the Kirby Mass Attack music.
Seriously, this map really is the skeleton just fucking appears sometimes. It's a good practical joke, I'll give it that.
That will take you to the normal exit, so do not go that way.
Okay. Yeah, that did look exit as fuck, so... That was lucky. Probably should have face rocketed that. Okay. Where's everything else?
Oh,
okay.
yeah, there's a bunch of specters in the...
Yep.
In the pit.
Alright, well, looks like I'm running low on enemies anyway, so I'll just pop down there and start blasting.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could top off with the Megasphere or something.
Yeah, that too. No big deal. No other... Okay, none others here. Alright. Grab the Megasphere. Now we can go wandering for Secret Collection.
Yeah, I think like those like teleporters that take you to like the big alcoves have like smaller alcoves you open up into more secrets. So like I think you're just gonna have to start like falling down pits to find some of this shit.
Well, okay, well that's how to get to this Megasphere. Oh, here's the 5 secrets in a row that Chris mentioned earlier. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. For 1 Megasphere. Okay. Alright, I assume one of them.
I think the last 2 secrets are just in that pit there.
Yeah, I have to remember how I get back up there now.
I think it's just one of the teleporters that's...
Yeah, I can't remember which one it was, though, that I ran into. Oh, this one over there. Okay.
Yeah, and then then you're just going to start opening up panels.
Alright.
Oh, because you have to take the teleporter, don't step off, then turn around.
Then turn around. Here's all the health bonuses in the world. And then that's a teleporter out, and then teleport back into here, and then open up this panel over here or something. Oh, that would have been nice.
Very helpful BFG for at the end of the map.
I fucking keep doing this. I think I mentioned to you and the rest of the Discord, but I fucking found the BFG at the end of whatever that Alien Vendetta map was, after I'd already super shotgunned the Cyber Demon to death. And it's like, well, that's fucking helpful. I just didn't turn around to the one Kako closet I already cleared out a while ago.
Yeah, and then the one item you're missing is just the other Megasphere. So, yeah, you can just take the secret exit.
Yeah. Well, I have to find my way to the secret exit first.
It's so when you're about to enter the normal exit, when you see the battery panels on the wall, you just open that up, and then that takes you to the secret exit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I wonder if they want me to have this for the next level. Yeah, fucking...
And good news as well. There is no secret exit in map 31. You will just go straight to map 32.
That's good. But damn, no, Chris sums it up well. Peak map 15 moment. Fuck. Yeah, no, that was not a great map, all things considered. I mean, it played differently than most other Doom maps. I'll give it that, but like, I had to go into like full concentration mode to find places to hide from the chain gunners, and then all of a sudden, here's an archvile that pops up, and every once in a while, it throws a bonus skeleton at you, and you have to fucking deal with that. Like, it is a kind of a frantic experience, not one I'm super fond of.
Yeah, it is a mean one for sure.
God. At least it didn't seem to. I'll say this: it didn't overstay its welcome, unlike what was the other map I was pissing and moaning about last time? That no one. Yeah, that one overstays its welcome as fuck. This one was like, okay, at the very least, as soon as it like is no longer chain gunner hell, it's like, okay, things are handled. And the map's basically over. Now I'm just cleaning things up, and it's over. Like, there is no longer, like, you're just dragging it out with, like, a slow drip feed of, like, 12 enemies at a time. It's like, here's all 100 of them. Just, like, fucking figure it out. Alright, much deserved water. Damn. Okay. Cyberden. Hope you like the Cybe because the next map is Cyberden. Yeah, this sounded pretty intimidating, I'm not gonna lie. You found the second hardest level we got. Hope you have saved game. Have a saved game a level or two previous. If not, be prepared to die aplenty for Master Marines only. Oh boy!
They say second hardest level. I don't think this level is that bad.
Fair enough.
Hell, I'd argue the map you just finished was the second hardest level in Plutonia.
Yeah, so far, I mean, the layout looks more like it's, it looks more like it's going to be what you typically see out of custom WADs, where it's like, yeah, time to befriend the Cyber Demon, and it's going to infight everything for you. Okay, well, that's, they want me to be well-stocked. Can't argue against that. Can't do anything with that door yet. Map's not that bad. Alright, alright. I got two Doom fans, can't be wrong. Might have been hard when it came out. Yeah, sure, of course. I mean, this whole thing was probably crazy difficult when it came out. Where the what?
Okay, well this is just fucking mean.
Uh-huh.
There are fake walls where the archviles are planted up in.
Fucking real fake walls. Gotta love it.
I did say the map is not that bad. I did not say that it is not prone to fucking pulling dick moves.
Alright, well, I'll just gather everything up again.
See, at least you have a giant-ass fucking cursor that changes color. Back when you're playing this on the fucking, original hardware, that was not a luxury.
Yeah, no, I actually have some kind of, quality of life here. Welcome one thing real quick. Agreed, Twilight was worse. Alright, fair. 3 Doom fans, can't be wrong. Damn. Okay, well, guess we'll just go in, take a shot. Oh, where are they? They're over here. I see. Alright, I'll take my death. Or, I'll load my game. I'll just back up and start blasting. Start blasting. Are they just blocking the wall so well I can't get in? I'm guessing.
No, so it's like a lip, so that way they can't get out. So it's more like a fake window.
I see.
Yeah, what's especially mean though is that that's not the only fake window. The other curve is also a fake window.
Fucking hell. I guess I was probably supposed to sit there a little bit. Hopefully the RNG carries me. Then just do something like this until hopefully it all lines up.
I mean, hey, better to use the rockets to the vials as opposed to the sides that are not going to take the splash damage.
Yeah. Alright, well that's one. get the feeling the other is living
The other
elsewhere.
bend, yeah. It's in that bend.
Cringe. Don't want to spoil the ending too. Good. Seeing the chainsaw is making me wonder if we have the chainsaw mad wad yet. I'm sure you absolutely got it. Someone definitely has crossed those two streams.
I'm sure it's happened already. Now, to what degree of quality it has happened is a completely different story.
Right. There could be somebody who just like remade like a scene or two from the anime and gave you a chainsaw and said, here, have fun. And then there's probably like one person who's like, okay, you have like every ability of Makima, and you are going to fucking tear the fuck up out of E1M1. Good luck. Have fun.
Yeah, like the fucking, like the Kenshiro mod.
Yeah. I think that was the Archvile dead. Okay. Now we actually have a solid place to start. Oh. Not quite yet. Now. Now it's a good place to save. Alright, well, one side B's awake.
Yeah, basically every time you see one of those icon of sin with the marble textures with the switch on it, that opens up one of the cages.
Gotcha. Oh, okay, and they're just wandering down there now. All right.
Yeah, basically, yeah, you re-enter the main spot to duel with them one at a time, which is kind of the reason why I don't think this map is that bad. I think if you had to like fight a bunch of them all at the same time, I think it'd be a lot worse.
Yeah, that does kind of sound like it would be a pain in the ass. And these guys, I'm guessing these guys probably can shoot through the grating.
Yeah, like, they definitely can.
There we go. Okay, just wanted to make sure. All right, do I have cells? I guess I have at least some.
I mean, I don't know. You got wide enough space. You could probably just fight him in the main arena.
I could, but I'm a coward. This is how I like to approach maps.
True, but I mean, hey, when you start getting to fucking maps eventually where you're gonna have to fight cyber demons without cover, I mean, this is a good spot to at least learn.
Yeah, I mean, you're right, but I don't feel like doing that right now. Whoa. Besides, then we get to have more close call moments like that. You being
a coward is certainly gonna bite you in the ass later.
Exactly. I'll learn when I have to.
Icarus has decided not to fly near the sun today.
Yeah, instead he's decided to fly near the ocean. Surely there won't be any problems with that.
Also, I think there's more ammo in the cage as well.
Oh, good. Then I can refill after this. Watch, there'll be a BFG in the cage as well, too, and it'll be like, oh, cool, I just wasted all my time and ammo. Yeah, pistol. No, I'll actually run forward for this.
Yeah, pistol the cyber demon, get the achievement.
Alright, well, guess I'm down to this. Yeah, I'll throw in a couple pistol shots here and there. I'll see if I get the achievement. Ah, nope. Got him. Right, well, now it's just a bunch of rockets. Something mildly entertaining lately is I did get a haircut recently, and before I got my haircut, I was really having like the eternal winter issue of, oh my god, static everywhere, and like it was really fucking irritating because basically anytime I got out of my chair, it was kind of like I need to discharge now before I zap my hand, and like, you know, it actually hurts. But after I got my haircut, it seems I'm no longer having static electricity issues. I think they must have cut out the static gland or something. Static exists in the hair.
Static is stored in the hair, pee is stored in the balls.
Yeah. That's just how anatomy goes, I guess. Okay, I got shells back again. Alright. Every time, they're well-timed in order to strike me. Okay, I see. This map is very, You want to use rockets against cyber demons? Here, you can have a bunch of rockets to use against cyber demons.
But yeah, you certainly can. I mean, I prefer to SSG him just because, like, you get a lot more damage off.
Ow.
But that can also happen, so...
Yeah. You don't horseshoe effectively, and you just
Here is
hold
my
the opposite
advice.
direction.
Don't get hit.
Thanks, Mario.
You're welcome. Thanks, M.
Thanks, M. Go back to focusing. Okay, that one's dead now. I'm gonna go fucking get some health. Noah left a couple boxes behind. Let's just save up the rocket ammo just for the ending. Oh, Chris, I thought you said you weren't going to spoil things. Don't you want me to have to deal with a bad situation that I put myself into? That's half the fun of watching a streamer.
Well, Chris, I also believe he doesn't even need to save rocket now, because I think they give you plenty of rockets for the ending. So I don't even know why you mentioned that.
I gotta say, I wasn't expecting that one, but I also wasn't expecting to get that lucky.
Yeah, he got one of the Barons trapped in his little cubby again, so you could just 1v1 them.
Nice. Now this is the kind of luck
Shocking
Icarus should be known
We're
for.
getting prepped for when Crash eventually plays Doom 64. And also possibly Hell Revealed if more people submit maps to the community night from that.
Yeah. Which, if you're watching back there, and if you're lurking back there, there is a Discord, and I am doing a community map night submission for the next couple of weeks. So, with the intent to play stuff that people submit, some of their favorite maps that are custom. So if you want to get in on that, join the Discord. Alright, let's see. Have any other doors opened up around here? I guess there is one in this corner. Ah, that one has opened up. And it's my favorite enemy, the chain gunner. Oh, well, that's nice.
That's nice.
Alright, well, who wants to see me fuck up using the BFG against a cyber demon like 5 times in a row?
Well, you've got one BFG blast, so I don't think you're killing him with it.
Yeah, but like I'm going to hit him and then die and then like not be close enough. Well, that was actually a pretty good hit. Probably could have been better. See?
It's so fucking satisfying when like you hit them with so many traces they get knocked the fuck back from it.
Yeah, it is. Teach these bastards a lesson. The only thing in Doom that like really still can hurt you when you're at like nearly max resources. One of your coworkers got a really short haircut, and it's so bad. He looks great with shaggy hair, but his wife likes it short. Guys keep getting bad haircuts because their wives have bad taste. Is your Vietnam? Usually it's the opposite way around. Usually the guy has terrible taste, and the wife is like, why aren't you doing something more interesting with your hair? I think you'd look so cute like this. And the guy's like, that would take too much effort. Why would I do such a thing?
Yeah, I gotta keep my hair just like, yeah, because I think at this point I just prefer to have my hair like nice and poofy, just because I got like the double follicle thing going. But I do like getting like a fade every now and then.
I'm
clear it up from not keeping my ears all the time.
Yeah, I just alternate between very long and very short. Well, not very long, but pretty long hair and and very short hair. Like before I got my haircut, I had like what was it? Hair was starting to reach like the top of my back kind of area, and like I had a nice big, not really like I don't know how to describe it, because it's not like a pompadour of hair, but like, you know, I like to kind of have almost like 2 small like hoods over my head, basically. Like, I don't know, I part it down the middle, and it like kind of puffs up to like either direction to the left, where it's like, oh, there's like a solid inch or two between my forehead and each like swoop of hair on the left or right sides. I like doing that with my long hair. But then with my short hair, it's like I also don't like fades whatsoever. So I go for no fade and just kind of like short and spiky.
How come you don't like fades?
Probably because Gen Z ruined them. My younger Gen Z ruined them.
Low tape of fade. Regular fade's fine.
Yeah, but still, I now associate all fades with the low taper fade, and so I'm like, yeah, fuck this, actually. So I just, I refuse to get any fades.
Also, yes, Chris, to answer your question, Sargasso is a Star Fox inspired WoD by Valkyria Force where you get to play as Wolf O'Donnell.
Oh, cool.
I thought it was really fun. I think I put it in the suggestions thing before I even suggested for community night, like a while back, because I thought it was pretty good. I admit I'm biased. I really like Star Fox Assault, so that's why I included it. But hey, everyone else seemed to vote for it, so I'm fine with that.
Fucking knew there would be. I shouldn't rush into this room.
It's that fucking chain gunner I hate. Get him out of here.
Yeah, okay, wow, it's really hard to run out of rockets in this map.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, this map is really not that bad.
No.
I guess it's just like the whole like, oh, you gotta fight 4 cyber demons. That's like so difficult. Like, not really.
No, honestly, the cyber demon at the end of Doom 2 was more difficult than this just because of the smaller platform you had to work with.
Yeah. I mean, I'd probably even say, like, the Cyber Demon in E2MA back in Doom 1 is probably harder just because of all the Lost Souls potentially fucking getting in your face and forcing you to eat a rocket that you fired. It's like, I don't know. Here when it's like, it's 4 Cyber Demons out in the open, there's a big-ass fucking structure in the middle to take cover from. Like, this is not that bad.
Let's see if I can't get that achievement. Now I'm feeling bold. Though I did say I had that whole 2-hour time limit, huh? Maybe not, actually.
Yeah.
I just remember I have constraints for tonight.
Yeah, I still have to see if you can even finish Go To It tonight.
Yeah. Maybe not the wisest idea to dick around with the pistol. Okay. Also hate fades, to be honest. They just look off to me. Yeah, no, I don't like the idea of hair getting procedurally thinner as it goes from top to bottom. I like it to have kind of uniformity in thickness.
Why do y'all hate on gradients so much?
This gradients killed my grandmother, okay? I don't know. I just, for some reason, I'm a big fan of homogeneity. Like, I'm the evil Adam Ragusa. I like homogeneity. Of course, it's the chain gunner room that kills me.
Yes, in the level called Cyberden, the chain gunners are the most dangerous. What a shocker.
Okay, well that's out of chain gun ammo. Now I have to snipe them with rockets instead. While the door wishes to close in front of my face.
It's like prepping a face rocket counter number, whatever fucking number this is.
Prepping a face rocket counter right now. Okay. I could work with this.
Oh, Pig, you played Assault on Lucerne. I thought it was decent. Not a fan of the ratio maps, and obviously Yeah, I honestly kind of wish that Assault was like a longer game, just so like you'd have like more of like a decent balance between like the actual space combat and the other stuff. I don't mind the on-foot combat. I mean, shit, I used to play the shit out of the multiplayer with family and friends back in the day. But yeah, like I can understand that. I do kind of just wish there was more to the game than what it does initially offer. Like, yeah, 10 levels is not a lot.
I've still not played any Star Fox in my life, so I don't know what I'm missing out on.
Well, I mean, what you got? You got the 2 SNES games. You got 64. You got 64 again on 3DS. You got 64 again on Wii U.
Is there any place that we haven't 64'd yet?
And then what? You got the not Zelda game, Star Fox Adventures, Star Fox Assault, and then the shitty DS game, Command. Oh, and I guess there's also like the weird spin-off game, Guard, but like, who counts that? It'd be like saying, oh, you didn't play every Metroid game because you haven't played Federation Force.
Yeah, or like, you haven't played every Pikmin game? You mean you didn't try like Pikmin Bloom or Hey Pikmin?
I will admit, the only Pikmin game I have played to completion was the first game.
Huh. Really?
Yeah. I mean, I own the second game, I just couldn't get into it. I mean, to be honest, like, I was like barely feeling like I could even finish the first game. But truth be told, I don't own either of the Pikmins because I wanted to play Pikmin. I own Pikmin because I wanted the Captain Olimar trophy in Melee.
Yeah, I had both of Pikmin 1 and 2 growing up as a kid, and I wasn't really a huge fan of Pikmin 1, but well, as a kid it was because I didn't like the time limit. As an adult now, it's because I don't like the engine. But otherwise, like, Pikmin 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. I love that game, even if it is Pikmin 2 is my game that's chock full of dick moves and surprise monsters that I enjoy. So I've spent a lot of time on that game. I think I've mentioned in the past that I've spent like well over 100 days or more on my original file for that game, just because I felt like grinding up as much money as I could, because I thought it was fun. So yeah, big fan of that one. The only thing that stopped me from playing 3 and 4 is the fact that I don't own modern gen consoles.
An exit. Except, that doesn't look like a...
Yeah, that's not a Plutonia exit. I wonder what this could be. Oh, no.
A bunch of rockets.
Oh, yeah, wow. You do want a bunch of rockets for this. Oh, you do want to... I see.
Nah, you gotta say the thing. Yeah, well, as soon as the fucking closet's over, you gotta be like, fuck you, skeletons, you ain't shit.
Fortunately, I don't have that kind of punk attitude necessary. I tend not to get angry at video games anymore. When I did get angry at video games, I tended to, like, bite myself in the leg in 8th grade, so... Maybe I don't want to do that anymore.
I don't know. You drunkenly playing Proto Man on Mega Man 9 certainly felt like it came close.
I don't think I was getting that mad that night. You could definitely have cited something else, and I probably would have gotten madder.
You were definitely getting a little tilted. Maybe not as tilted as me, but to be fair, I over-fucking exaggerate how angry I get when I get fucking mad at the game. And then after I'm finished with the game, I'm chill as fuck, so it's like...
I'd like to be able to over-exaggerate, but I think when that just reminds me of when I used to just have genuine bad anger control. So until a game's actually pissing me off, I can't accentuate it. Which sucks for, like, the whole streaming thing. Streamers are supposed to get, like, really pissed off over, like, oh my god, I accidentally fall off a cliff. Let me make a clippable moment out of it.
I could say the Smith Star Fox Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, when it's basic shit with, like, the super effect shit and, like, the constant flashing, like, yeah, I can kind of get that. And get certain, like, on arcade games around me so it can be better controllers and stuff, yeah. God, yeah, fucking railgun shooters during the arcade scene, that was my jam.
I wasn't into the railgun shooters. I mean, you know, granted I didn't really spend too much time in, like, just arcades with other kids very much. It was usually, like, me and my dad, but I was more into the beat-em-up games. I wasn't really into railgun shooters, especially because I felt like railgun shooters, it's like, okay, you have absolutely no way of dodging. At least a beat-em-up game gives you the pretend way of dodging.
On the rail shooter, yeah, that is absolutely, I think, a valid complaint. Like, I've played, like, Carnival in arcades. Yeah, no, you're just straight up forced to take fucking damage in some spots. Like, even the task can't fucking avoid damage.
It's fucked up.
It's like... Yeah, and the thing is, it's worse nowadays, because a lot of the fucking modern rail shooters now have this thing where if you manage to go a long time without getting hit, then the next time you get hit does multiplicative damage. So now it works like, oh, you have a health bar. Oh, if an enemy shoots you with, like, say, a plasma shot, you'll take, like, 1 damage. If you went, like, 3 chapters without getting hit and then get hit by a plasma shot, it now does 99 damage.
Yeah, I guess the devs just really said, fuck you, I want your quarters.
Yeah, it's so fucking dumb.
And that's Cyberden. Next time you visit, you'll bring an N64 and Star Fox? Oh, hell yeah, we could have a gaming day. Sounds good, pig. Yeah, Cyberden was... Ironically, the Cyber Demons were not the hardest part of this map. But otherwise, it really wasn't too bad. There's some surprises. This would be a pain in the ass to do without dying, without any saves. But thankfully, I'm not doing that right now.
It would be that bad.
I'm not sure
I've
I
done
intend
this
to.
one saveless without dying from the pistol start. Then again, I've also done Go To It saveless without dying from the pistol start, so, you know.
Yeah, your perspective might be a little bit warped. And speaking of Go To It...
Yeah, it might be a bit skewed.
Okay, the infamous map that everybody's been talking about. That everybody loves. Bet you wondered just what was the hardest level we had ready for you. Now you know, no one gets out alive.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the birth of the slaughter map, according to some people. Fucking hell,
206.
it is a big one.
Alright. I see. Okay. Alright. I could take a cheeseburger of a map right now. Just kinda kill. Oh, what's this?
Also, you might also notice, if you might have a keen eye for how the actual level geometry works. It's map 1 from Doom 2, but expanded.
Yeah, this looked familiar. I'm like, hey, wait a minute, this is like the entryway. And then, well, there's a cyber demon down there, but that's not quite exactly the same.
Yeah, it's literally just entryway, but it's chock full of monsters.
Well, this ought to be interesting.
Oh yeah, and yeah, it's not just the one cyber demon checking that hallway. There's 35 of them in this level.
Well, guess I better hunker down. Where the fuck did you come from?
Yeah, let me just get the numbers real quick. Over 4 dozen revenants, 11 pain elementals, 18 barons, 26 arachnotrons, 28 mancubi, 19 archviles, 1 spider demon, and 35 cybees. I'm sorry, 13 cybees. If you're playing on co-op, there's 35.
Oh.
My mistake. It's not as bad in single player.
Simply means I'll have to do this on co-op monsters one day as a punishment.
Oh yeah,
of some
I
kind.
have. My god, what a fucking different experience that is. And yet it's still not the worst map in Plutonia to play with co-op monsters on. Yeah, I wasn't gonna respond to your earlier comment, Pig. Like, I actually did not ever grow up with Star Fox 64 because I grew up with Rogue Squadron instead on N64. So that's what like my spaceship simulator type game experience was.
I don't think I had anything similar. I didn't really have too many spaceship type games as a kid. I mean, there was a spaceship themed game that I liked, but I'm thinking about Galaga, and that's a very different beast altogether.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, like, I know, like, Galaga is one of those games that's like, yeah, it's technically a shoot-'em-up, but, like, I mean, come on, when you say shoot-'em-up, it'd be like, my immediate fucking head is like a Galaga, or, Gradius, or R-Type, or fucking Darius, or, like, Aero Fighters. Like, I'm not immediately like, yeah, Galaga.
See, my thing is that Galaga's like one of my favorite fucking arcade games, so actually my brain does go to shoot 'em up being Galaga. But I do know what you mean, though. It's not
all the rail shooters. I love. Yeah, I never got to play too much Time Crisis. I know I had a theater near me that had Time Crisis 2. Did not get to play it. I wasn't like super down. But yeah, the House of the Deads and the Lost World arcade game, I absolutely love. Those are great. Oh, Star Wars Trilogy Arcade, phenomenal. Love that game. I was never good at it, but it was so damn fun.
I liked the Simpsons arcade game. I was not good at that either as a kid, but like, you know, the beat 'em up for that was really good when I had the chance to play it.
Yeah, I was also gonna comment for your beat 'em up thing. Like, I didn't grow up playing like arcade beat 'em ups in the actual arcade. That was all like through MAME. I grew up with a lot of the beat 'em ups.
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I had access to the occasional arcade machine. Either there's like one cool restaurant out in the suburbs we went to that had like a couple. And then there was also like Galloping Ghost every once in a while I got to go to, where I got to play the Mega Man fighting game arcade games. But
both Power Battle Power Fighters?
Yup, they had both.
Yeah. Yeah, I know I got like the one arcade near me does have like an original Japanese model Power Fighters, but yeah, I've never seen a Power Battle machine in the wild.
Yeah, no, I got to see both at that one place. It was pretty fucking cool. I was like, holy shit, I can't believe they have this here in just this random ass place in the United States. Ah, bad timing.
Yeah, it's like definitely not like a common one you'd see, because like, you know, it's like you think about like a fucking arcade staple, like who would immediately think of the Mega Man one?
Right, they just happen to have it amongst the, you know, actual, quote-unquote, actual arcade staples between, you know, the Tron machines and the Streets of Rage and all the other stuff like that, Donkey Kong. They had all that, and then it's like, yeah, fuck it, Mega Man, Power Fighters, and Power Battle arcade machines here. Yeah. I got to experience it before I actually had the GameCube disc, the collection.
I'll think of the other rail shooters. Oh, Virtual Cop. I didn't see many Virtual Cop scenes. Oh, Area 51. That was everywhere.
I never saw that one.
That was the one that like every movie theater had back in the day. Of course, nowadays it's like every movie theater has a Terminator Salvation machine.
Well, every movie theater nowadays is also just lucky to be in operation, but that's a separate story.
Yeah, well, it's like, I don't know, most of the theaters, like, by now are, like, part of, like, a big, like mall structure thing. So, like, that's usually how they're able to get away with, like, having a lot of these, like, arcade areas still.
Yeah, no, that'd be fair. I mean, the mall can kind of absorb, the little bit of the mall can absorb the cost.
Star Wars Rogue Squadron? That feels surprising.
That also feels surprising. Even I'm familiar with that name, and I've never played the game.
Or is it like, or is it because I just said Rogue Squadron and not Star Wars, and be like, I have no idea what that is? if I just say Dark Forces, like I have no idea what that is. It's like, oh, Star Wars Doom, like, oh, now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it could be that kind of situation.
Yeah, because like Rogue Squadron 1 was like a big deal on N64, and then eventually 2 and 3 came out on GameCube, and I played the shit out of both of those. Yeah, well, because I mean, basically, I forget if I've explained this on stream before, like, but a big reason why I'm into a lot of like video gaming as like a big thing now is largely because of Star Wars. Because my dad had the first Rogue Squadron and Shadows of the Empire and Episode 1 Racer all on N64. And when we go to the arcade, we play Trilogy Arcade, all this cool shit. So it's like, yeah, it's, you know, for as much as I'm not fond of modern Star Wars, like I still owe Star Wars to a lot of how I am as a person. It's kind of a shame it's not as good as it used to be.
It's pretty cool. I mean, let's see. I ended up just playing, you know, video games on Dad's consoles that, you know, he either played with me or just kind of gave me as a distraction as a kid. So it's like I grew up on like Tetris on the Game Boy, and actually it was Tetris Attack on the Game Boy. That was pretty fucking cool.
Tetris Attack is good. Although I think
a puzzle
Tetris Attack everyone always blazes up is always the SNES one.
Was it Tetris Attack or the Puzzle Tetris? I think no, it wasn't Tetris Attack. It was like the Puzzle Tetris that had like 100 challenge levels or something, the single player kind of thing. There was also there was all the Atari games that I played. And then there was, how did I get into other stuff? I ended up getting a Genesis, and I ended up getting Sonic games. And I think because I then had Sonic games there, I ended up getting, like, Sonic Adventure 2 on the GameCube, and then that's where I started just exploring games on the GameCube, so... I don't know, I kind of had just a very windy, snaky path that just kind of ended up being, like, I experienced very early video games, and then I experienced slightly less early video games, and then I just got a console, and wow, would you look at that? I'm just playing whatever random titles fly my way, and here I am. Ended up solidifying what I like mostly through playing like Pikmin, and then eventually getting exposed to Mega Man, and now here we are. Certainly watching YouTubers was the big exposure to most games for me. I mean, I've already explained...
Oh, yeah. Well, that was primarily how I got into Mega Man, because obviously between like Flashman and others.
Yeah, between Flashman and Rome and everybody, it's like, yeah, how could I not end up getting into Mega Man?
Yeah, well, for me, it was like Flashman, Some Call Me Johnny and Clement. Funnily enough, I did not find out about Rome until after I finished Magma 2, and that was like back in like 2018.
Fuck's sake. That's pretty funny, actually. Though I guess to be fair, Rome does kind of tend to stick to himself just as far as YouTube is concerned, so it's not like there was, you know, much of a community presence outside of everyone's like, oh yeah, I know this guy.
Yeah, it's just kind of like you find out about him when you find out about him. It's like it was like Raukal was for me.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of found out about Raukal because like Proton John brought him up at one point. I'm like, oh, I wonder who this Raukal guy is, and then I just started watching his content a whole bunch. which it is, for the record, right now, it is absolutely insane to me that Raukal, the funny Cat Planet guy, is currently playing through Doom 2016.
You gotta shift around your experiment things for new audiences every once in a while.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm fine with it. It's just crazy to me because it's like Cat Planet, and he's just brutally killing guys in Doom. I feel like it would be as jarring if you put like Bear in the Big Blue House in like a Saw movie. Like it's how jarring it is for me.
The equivalent of that for me and my channel is if like I become like an Animal Crossing YouTuber 7 years down the line. That would be the total opposite for me. Playing a sim game that's kind of like just casual and no room to just sweat. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Chris is mentioning Jedi Power Battles on PlayStation. Yeah, I've never played that myself. I have seen footage of that. It certainly looks like something. Although apparently, a remaster came out last year on Steam. It's apparently worse.
Just like Sonic Adventure 2 also being on Steam and being completely worse than the original.
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, I think most Sonic PC ports have been kind of bad, so...
Yeah, that one would have been expected.
I guess. It's so funny you mentioning Sonic, because like my only experience with Sonic for the longest time was literally the Mega Collection on GameCube and Shadow.
I'm getting the hell out of here.
Like, I think I had to eventually, like, I was eventually hunting down copies of, like, Adventure 2 Battle, Direct DX, and Heroes. Just because, like, a lot of the YouTubers are going, like, yeah, they're like, we really like this game. So I'm like, hey, I should get them and try them out myself. And then finding out that, like, I love Adventure 1, don't really care much for Adventure 2, and I fucking hate Heroes.
I still need to replay a bunch of them, because I remember actually really liking Heroes, and, liking Heroes, then Adventure 1 was pretty good as well, but then for me, Sonic Adventure 2 really just never scratched the itch. I never really got into Adventure 2. I probably played it the most, but I never really got into it, and
like,
if that makes any sense.
I remember playing, like, DX, like, on GameCube, and it's like, I remember being like, I like 4 out of the 6 characters when I initially played it, and then after I played it again on Xbox, because it's a downloadable title, you can get like the backwards compatibility thing by like 360 on Xbox One. And then I remember playing through it again. I'm like, wait, I kind of like all the characters. It's like even like, I ended up coming around to Big the Cat's gameplay. I did not think he was that bad. Yeah,
I mean, Big is more of a fun minigame diversion in the grand scheme of things, but you know. I did include the word fun and minigame in there, so like, you know what you're getting.
I want to say maybe the best way to enjoy Big the Cat is maybe really late at night.
Yeah.
When you're just like chilling and vibing.
Yeah, it was web fishing before web fishing became a thing.
How you enjoying Go to it?
You know, I mean, if I was good at horseshoeing, I would probably be having this in the bag. Maybe I can get rid of... That's a secret area? Okay, sure, game. Let's see if I can't maybe trim out the skeleton population from this side of the map. That's a no. I was hoping to get infighting from this side, but instead I'm just gonna get a side view shooting at me.
Doing Animal Crossing the same fan base now? I mean...
Damn it.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll believe that when Decino drops an Animal Crossing vid.
Hey, Bear. Love popping in to hear Sonic talk. Yeah, you were playing a bunch of Sonic CD today, weren't you? I never got to play Sonic CD. In fact, Sonic CD is actually one of the few 2D Sonics that I actually have not seen anything, or well, seen much of anything from. I mean, I know the general premise, and I kind of know the aesthetic. I can recognize that, but I don't actually like recognize any full levels or anything like that.
I recognize the fact that CD has 2 different soundtracks depending on which region you live in.
I do know that as well. It also has the fucking the creepypasta anti-piracy screen.
Well, it's not actually an anti-piracy screen. I think it's just a bonus screen you get from inputting something in the sound test.
Yeah,
I mean, it has a bunch of those. Like, it has one where Sonic looks like Batman.
Sonic CD's drugs. That's basically the best way you can describe it. Neat. I'll have to play drugs games eventually. I know that. I know you're planning on playing a new drugs game soon, Grim. You posted about that recently.
Oh god, yeah. I am eventually gonna have to fucking play through Brazilian Drug Dealer 3. I opened a favela. I opened a portal of hell in the favela trying to revive Mid-Aya. I need to close it. And I gotta try to finish it before September, before Brazilian Drug Dealer 4 comes out.
Yes. I hella want to fucking watch you play that in VC if you, if the time aligns.
Yeah, honestly, I'd be fine with probably streaming that in VC, because I think that would enhance the experience.
And then one of these days I'll get around to Cruelty Squad. Hell, maybe I might alternate that in between playing Cave Story. Kind of do like how I do Freedom Planet and Doom every week. I could do like a Cruelty Squad and Cave Story every other week. Well, I need to get art made.
I'm gonna take a guess and say that the game that got you into Sonic that came out around Sonic 06 but was not Sonic 06, I'm gonna say you played one of the Sonic Rivals games. That is my final answer on it.
Final answer, Alex. Yeah, that, or maybe it was no, I was just gonna say like maybe it was Shadow the Hedgehog that got him into the rest of everything, but he probably would have not said the comment.
It was a racing game? What racing game came out back in like 06?
Was there Sonic Riders back then? Or was it? Oh god, was it a Riders game? Was it Sonic R? For like the
R
would have
been way earlier. It could have been a Riders game. I forget which Riders game.
Crash Racing. No bear.
One of the most Sonic Rivals one on PSP. Yeah, I figured.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, the reason why I figured that, because like, well, you always talk about how much you played through Powered Up, so I'm like, well, it's got to be a PSP game.
That's a good fair point too. External context. I see. Raising floor. Yeah, I'll just BFG my way through that one. Okay. This is actually fun so far. I'm actually liking Go To It.
Yeah, it's a fun map. It's just, this is like basically everyone's introduction to the concept of a slaughter map. Like, you're going to be dealing with hordes of demons, and you're probably going to be needing to use the BFG to do a lot of crowd control.
Thankfully, I've already watched much more deadly slaughter maps that other people have played.
Oh god, you grew up with Genesis on the GBA? I'm so sorry.
Genesis on the GBA? What do you mean?
Sonic Genesis is a port of Sonic 1 on the Game Boy Advance that came out at the exact same time as Sonic 06. It is infamous for being one of the worst fucking ports of all time.
I can understand why before. I'm sure you point out technical abilities that are also much, much worse.
Well, it's also probably bad for the same reasons why Mega Man and Bass on the GBA is bad.
Yes, that was the first thing I was thinking of, but like amplified because Sonic moves fucking quickly. It's kind of part of his name.
Yeah, it's a Sonic 1 port, so it's not like as bad in terms of like the movement quickly, but it's actually bad because despite it being a fucking port to stronger hardware, it is laggy as shit.
They just said, fuck it, the game... Well, maybe they said, fuck it, the lag will actually help the player out.
Honestly, given that I have Visual Boy Advance, I probably could demo fucking Sonic Genesis in VC at some point in the future.
That'd be funny.
Because, yeah, it is a fucking awful port.
Of course, there's another Cyber Demon behind the door that had a Cyber Demon. You need to play Brazilian Drug Dealer 3 as well, lol. Well, maybe you two can have a race at some point. You can close the port of the hell in my favorite favela fastest.
Oh, I mean, hey, I've already been playing through Quake, so I guess the fucking basics of how the gameplay works is already kind of fresh in my head.
Where the fuck have I not been yet? I'll go this way.
Luckily, you played Sonic Generations a few years later. Oh, good. So you have to play a good Sonic game.
Yeah, I've still missed, like, so many Sonic games. I have such a big gap in my Sonic knowledge just because, like, I skipped basically Hey, these guys weren't here before. I just made my huge gap from, like, the GameCube era, and I guess maybe I played a little bit of the Secret Rings on the Wii. Didn't like it. And then it was like, do-do-do-do-do-do-do, and oh, look, now it's the Frontiers modern era. There's so many games in the middle there that I missed, and some of them are even good, I hear.
Yeah, I think there's a lot in the middle I also haven't played. But to be fair, I'm just straight up, I'm not really a Sonic fan in that sense. Like, a lot of these games I play because it's like, well, a lot of YouTubers say they're good, and it's like, I might as well try them out.
Yeah, I'd agree. I'm not.
Yeah, my opinions have been very mixed on a lot of them.
Yeah, I'm not a Sonic super fan either. I just kind of have played a few games.
I am a Sonic fan in the sense that I like listening to people yap about Sonic. I do not enjoy playing most of the Sonic games.
Yeah, I would agree there. I have a few Sonics that I really like, and then outside of that, yeah, I'm not really super into it. It's like I like playing the good Sonic games, TM. I don't really like playing the bad Sonic games. I'm not one of those people who's like,
whatever the good Sonic games are completely different depending on another Sonic fan you're at.
I suppose, but though I think most people could solidly agree on some things about, like, yeah, you know, like the base Sonic 06 is not good, and like Sonic fucking Forces is not a good game either.
Well, I'm sure there's plenty of the fucking Sonic fan base that would crucify me for saying that Shadow 05 is like the third best 3D Sonic game.
Oh, they hella would, because most people would just qualify that as not a good game. Which, to be fair, I mean, look, I like Shadow of 5. I don't think I would call that one of, like, you know, the good Sonic games that I'm going to revisit a bunch of times. I'd probably revisit it once now as an adult, just to say, like, this was kind of neat, and go back to it, but it's not something. If I had never played it, I would probably not come back to it. Put it that way.
I mean, I enjoy Shadow of 5 more than I did Adventure 2 or Heroes.
I need to play Heroes again, because I remember enjoying it as a kid. I don't remember what is bad about it that people don't like.
Levels be long. Like, that's just the main reason.
I guess maybe as a kid who had nothing better to do, it didn't really stand out.
The stages were fucking awful.
The what stages?
The special stages in Heroes were fucking awful.
Yeah, no, that one's actually true. I can't argue that really at all. I remember I don't think I ever beat a special stage as a kid.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure my experience with Heroes was like, I played through it with Team Sonic, I thought it was okay, I played through it with Team Dark, I did not end up finishing it with Team Dark because I fucking hated it.
Yeah.
Because of how much longer everything was. And then I played through it with Team Rose and I'm like, oh, this is actually enjoyable. And then I never bothered with Team Chaotix, because I think as soon as I found out, oh yeah, Team Chaotix is like doing the missions in Shadow the Hedgehog, but it's fucking worse. And I'm like, okay, I'm never playing this. And just never got the true story, because I'm like, I don't want to play this any longer.
I think a lot of people really oversold how tedious Team Chaotix could be. Like, I don't know, I thought they were fine. I didn't enjoy Team Rose because it was too easy. I then thought Team Sonic was too hard as a kid, and I thought Team Dark was way too hard as a kid. And then, yeah, I think I only ever completed the Rose and Chaotix stories. Everything else I never got to when I was younger.
Yeah, I know that might sound weird for me, because it's like, you didn't bother playing the Chaotix mode, but I got all the fucking A ranks in Shadow the Hedgehog, so like, clearly you enjoy the mission structure. Which, yeah, I do, but like, I don't mind doing the mission structure in Shadow, because it feels like the levels are built in such a way where, like, doing missions is not that bad. I don't want to fucking do missions in the fucking Heroes levels.
Yeah, I mean, the Heroes levels are kind of designed to be linear, and then it's like, oh, it's basically less of doing like the Shadow of 5 missions, and it feels a lot more like doing like find the special Chow emblems in Sonic Adventure 2, which I
Light
don't
up all
think
the
those...
lanterns in Haunted Mansion.
Yeah,
Like, no.
that kind of shit. Yeah, they're not exactly hard, but they're also not exactly thrilling. There's usually just like a point where it's like, oh look, here's a secret thing that only SBO can do, and then you get to like the other part of the map that's normally loaded. It's like now only Team Chaotix gets to go here. Isn't that neat?
Pig is saying the only good Sonic games are Generations, Riders, and Shadow. Which I could agree with 2 out of 3 of those. I can't agree with Riders, not because I think it's bad, but because I've never played any Riders game.
I also gotta say, come on, Pig, you gotta play Frontiers.
Yeah, also you're gonna leave off S3K? S3K is so good.
I never actually played S3K myself. I guess both that and Sonic CD, I've never played those of the classic 2D Sonics.
Oh right, because yeah, if you own the Mega Collection on GameCube, you have to unlock S3K. Because you get like vanilla Sonic 3 and vanilla Sonic and Knuckles, but then it's like, oh, if you boot up Sonic 3 50 times, then you unlock S3K. And like, yeah, that's not gonna fucking happen.
That's funny.
I mean, I eventually did it because like I wanted to play S3K, but yeah, it's dumb.
I didn't know there was a collection like that on GameCube, though it doesn't surprise me.
There was 2 collections like that on GameCube.
Oh.
Because there was the Mega Collection, and then there was the Gems Collection. And then PS2 eventually got Mega Collection Plus, which included some extra shit, mostly Game Gear games.
Oh, I could use that Megasphere. Gimme, gimme. Alright, well, we're approaching that 2-hour limit, but we also have about, well, okay, Archvile Resurrections, maybe about 40
I'm going to
enemies.
say this as someone who used to own a fucking Kinect. No, I would not have a good time with Sonic Free Riders. And for the record, when I say I used to own a Kinect, I mean I used to own the shitty fucking Xbox 360 Kinect, not the semi-functional Xbox One Kinect. And to give you an idea on how fucking bad that thing is, I used to have a fucking like retro game store that would like that you could like sell like your old like game parts to. They fucking willingly accepted my 32X I didn't need anymore. They would not fucking take the Kinect.
Wow. They're like, yeah, we can't even resell that. It's not worth anything.
Because they're like, well, realistically, like some like retro game enthusiasts might come in to get a 32X. No one's buying a fucking Kinect. And I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. And then I just ended up throwing out the fucking Kinect because like, what the fuck was I going to use this thing for?
Thank you, Microsoft, for giving us plenty of scrapyard technology for the long future. Like, we need to mine our landfills.
That is gonna be my forever memory of the fucking Xbox Kinect, of like a fucking peripheral so fucking bad. My retro fucking game store I couldn't even sell it to, and they took my fucking 32X, aka the fucking. Basically, fucking Xbox Kinect. It's worse than the fucking 32X. What a fucking statement.
Well, it's pretty definitive proof.
It's like Xbox's fucking attempt at fucking recreating the success of the Wii is in fact worse than the fucking Genesis add-on that gave us Doom with fart noises.
Still fucking skeletons? Oh, there's plenty of them alive down here. I see, and an Archvile. Great. Oh, there's a lot more rockets than I thought there would be. Okay. Huh? I just heard an Archvile get punched and get waken up. Huh.
To be fair, Pig, you only played 7 Sonic games. Yeah, that makes sense. Man, how many Sonic games have I played? I've played Sonic 1, 2, 3, Knuckles, S3K, Knuckles and Sonic 2. I guess it technically counts as a different game. Spinball, Mean Bean Machine, 3D Blast, Adventure 1, 2, Heroes, Shadow 5, 06, Generations, And I think that's
He's
it.
dead. Yeah, I've played the original 2 Sonics on Genesis. I've played, let's see, skipping that ahead, I played, like, Sonic 3D Blast. I played both adventure games. I played Heroes. Shadow 05. I played a little bit of, like, Secret Rings, didn't like it. And I played Frontiers. I think that's basically everything. I really didn't like the Wii era of Sonic. A lot of people were like, "No, these are actually hidden gems." I'm like, "No, these are as bad as everybody as actually no one says they are, as literally just me, as literally just I say they are." I don't like constant moving forward Sonic. I think that's just bad. I don't want to be on rails. Oh, motherfucker, where did you come from?
I think the boost formula gameplay can sometimes work, but the only like boost formula game I've played is Generations.
Yeah.
So
I mean the boost formula can definitely work, but like the ones that was like literally
you talking about like
stop.
Secret Rings and Black Knight? Yeah,
Yeah.
no, those are fucking bad.
Yeah, those are bad. And yet it's weird, I've heard a lot of people be like, actually, no, Secret Rings is actually a really good Sonic game. I remember it being really good and I play it, blah blah blah. I'm like, no, you're like crazy. You're just crazy and wrong.
Crash, I've heard fucking some Sonic fans be like, no, 06 was a great game. Like, I don't think you could take Sonic fans' opinions at just full heart.
That's fair. Sonic fans are still in their fucking, well, I grew up with this, so it must be good kind of phase. Nobody's gotten to the point yet of like,
Yeah,
actually,
my
childhood sucked.
I do not think it's a good game. There's our fucking shitting on Mega Man 2 fucking bit for the stream.
Yay. Where the fuck did all these guys come from? Whatever, I guess killing the Cyber Demons must have done something.
I've got plenty of games I grew up with as a kid that I do not think hold up.
Oh, certainly. Like, It's funny for me, a lot of the ones that I thought were shit is like, I thought there were a lot of games that just were shit as a kid, and it's like, okay, how do I even talk about those? Like, anytime I tried a Defender game, I thought, wow, no matter what console this is on, this is ass. From the Atari to the GameCube, they just can't make a good Defender game.
I can think of plenty of like licensed games back in the day that I'm like, yeah, these have not aged that well. Although, granted, I have quite a few licensed games I actually think aged decently well.
Yeah, I actually have some pretty good memories of licensed games. Like, I actually played, like, Incredibles for the GameCube was a pretty good licensed game. I played, Battle for Bikini Bottom, GBA, and,
That's
GameCube.
so funny. I'm the opposite. I played Battle for Bikini Bottom GameCube and Incredibles GBA.
Well, thankfully, I also had the Battle for Bikini Bottom GameCube as well, so we can relate to that one. Both of us.
Well, actually, Battle for Bikini Bottom I got much later. I actually played the movie game first.
Yeah, I had both of those. I actually didn't like those too much as a kid because I didn't really just get it, like, controls-wise. I just wasn't, I don't know, agile enough, dexterous enough to actually do it right, but I recognize that they're actually pretty good games overall.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Harry Iron's SpongeBob trilogy. I think all those games are pretty good.
Yeah. I also ended up having, what was it? Hit and Run, the big one for licensed
Simpsons,
games. Yeah.
Yeah,
there's another fucking
arch. One I ever ended up owning. It was the fucking game I remember seeing in every fucking doctor's or orthodontist office I went to.
Cool fucking offices to have Game Boy or GameCube games.
Dude, I had a fucking dentist's office that had a fucking Crazy Taxi.
Damn, cool fucking dentist's office. My dentist's office was like, you know, for regular Gen X. There's like fucking magazines and like a TV. Have fun.
Yeah, no, I had a fucking dentist office that had like Smash Melee, Crazy Taxi. I had an orthodontist office that had fucking Simpsons Hit and Run. Had the Simpsons 3D platformer game. Had the Cars game.
Damn. That is really fucking sweet. I mean, I do remember you talking about this now that you're mentioning it, but still, it's like, that's really sweet. Wish I could have gotten some of that. I guess I'll settle for the fact there was a cool restaurant that had the fucking Simpsons beat 'em up game.
And with the orthodontist place specifically, they were also not. It wasn't just set up in like, oh, I just hooked up a TV so like people could play it. Like, no, they were set up like demo kiosks. You'd see it like a fucking like shopping center. Which speaking of which, that was also my first experience with Star Fox Assault, was playing the shit out of the first mission at a fucking demo kiosk inside of a fucking Best Buy.
Sorry, what did you play inside of a demo kiosk? I got distracted.
The first mission of Star Fox Assault, like over and over in like a fucking Best Buy.
Huh. Nice.
It's like, and yeah, honestly, given how fucking good the first mission in Assault is, like, yeah, that fucking sold me on like, I'm buying this game. Like, I am eventually getting this game.
I think the only time, well, I never actually really bought anything off a demo kiosk. I do remember, like, the one thing where I was like, oh, wow, a friend owns this game, and they have this and it looks pretty cool. I'm going to purchase it. That was Pokemon Gen 4. They had Pearl. I'm like, oh, actually, I really would like this. Oh, god damn it. I wanted to run past. No, fuck! I am starting to get internally a little bit tilted at this section. I just, you know, it's a slow flow of arch files out from every direction. It's just kind of tedious.
You know what I think happened? I think a fucking random wandering enemy opened the fucking exit door that had, like, most of the arch files in it.
Great.
And then they fucking just spread out, and now you're dealing with this.
And now everybody's revived again.
Oh yeah, I did also used to have Nicktoons Unite on GameCube too. That one did not age very well.
Yeah, that one was... I kind of had fun with it, but I also, like, in the moment, I realized, like, this is kind of fun. This is also definitely shit. Like, this is definitely not a good game. This is just kind of like a C- game, and it's, like, kind of fun to play. And then it's like, oh, well, wow, you actually get to play as, like, the coolest characters for, like, maybe a level. Otherwise, most of the time, you're, like, stuck with, like, SpongeBob and fucking Danny, and they're fine, but, like, you know, they're no Timmy or Jimmy.
I also had Attack of the Swampies on GameCube. I don't think that one aged, like, that badly. I don't think it's, like, I think it's mid. I think it is a very mid-licensed game. Not one I would go back to play. I had Madagascar on GameCube. I think that one actually kind of aged decently well. Over the Hedge aged okay.
I did have Cars GameCube. I know we talked about that. You talked about that a little bit. That was actually fun.
Oh yeah, because that I originally brought up because it was like, because the Cars GameCube game fucking came out before the movie did. That means Lightning McQueen couldn't pass beans with each other. Yeah, how's it going?
Here.
Just chilling while you're getting mini kits. That's fair.
Hey, Elbow. Glad you could make it. Yeah, it's, to be fair, this is kind of a chill out and watch kind of thing right now. I am just very tediously picking my way through a fucking series of revived enemies that probably should not have gotten revived, but, well, luck be what it may, here I am, on the night where I was trying to end stream 4 minutes ago.
Oh right, I had Kids Next Door Operation video game. That was a good one.
I don't remember that. Oh god damn it!
It's such a good 3D platformer. Also, I remember loving the shit out of the game just because of all the fucking like cheat code shit you get like after you beat the game. Like there was an option. I think after you beat the game, there was an option called Possession Mode, where you just got to possess and control, like, every fucking regular enemy and boss in the game.
That's pretty fun. And, that must take a good bit of coding.
Well, the other really funny thing about it is that, like, if you wanted to, like, stop possessing an enemy, if you stop possessing an enemy, it instantly kills them. So you could just finish every level in, like, 2 seconds.
Nice. I remember there was like a Kids Next Door Flash game that I played all the time on like the Cartoon Network website. That was a shoot 'em up.
There was a ton, yeah.
That was the fucking gold button. No!
Yeah, no, the Madagascar. Yeah, it's like, it was fucking crazy. When I found out that Toys for Bob were the
damn
guys
it.
that were going to be making Crash 4, I was like, oh, the Madagascar guys. Now, of course, I do have to question why the old Toys for Bob logo sounded like Scooby-Doo jerking off. That is very concerning.
That's a sentence. Wow, that's a level of depravity we haven't reached since we talked about Tom and Jerry.
Look, if I fucking play it for you, you're probably gonna think the exact same thing.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, I don't doubt you, but that, again, a sentence we haven't reached since we've talked about fucking Tom and Jerry, Yowie.
Wait, was it Tom and Jerry? I thought it was Dr. Yowie and Dr. Abstinence.
No, that was I meant the last time on Doom. It was something Tom and Jerry. Oh no, it was if it was ethical to have sex with Tom and Jerry.
Oh yeah, fucking ethical sex with cartoon character. That was ages ago.
Yeah, that was last time I was playing Doom.
I forget what the general consensus was.
I think we had diverging consensus.
I think it was like Scooby-Doo, no, because he's still technically like a fucking pet. But like, I don't know, like fucking like Huckleberry Hound, you could probably have sex with.
I'd have to dig through the archives to remember my opinions. I think yeah, your dividing line was very much, are they a pet still? And my dividing line was more like, I don't know, are they sentient? Do they act like an adult? Can they say yes and no effectively? Jerry having a problematic size difference.
Oh, yeah. Jerry was like the really weird case too, because it's like, well, he's anthropomorphic, but he is still a mouse that lives in like a hole in the wall, so like, weird gray area.
Anyways, now that we've alienated the entire audience.
Hey, it's your fault for fucking bringing it up again.
Yeah, no, it is my fault for bringing it up again.
Listen, I was just fine with saying that the fucking old Toys for Bob logo sounded like Scooby-Doo jerking off and just leave it at that. You have to fucking take it further.
Yeah, that's true. It is my fault. Well, should we discuss about the consent of the Doom monsters then? Which Doom monster is it okay to have sex with?
I mean, I'd probably say most of them.
I'd argue maybe the demon doesn't have the intelligence points left over.
Are you talking
Maybe
about
the zombies.
Pinkies? Yeah, Pinky's inspectors are probably a no, and maybe Lost Souls.
Yeah. Lost Souls, you have no idea knowing how old they are. It's a big L for the skull fucking fandom today.
Chris has just said, you have 26 concurrent viewers watching right now.
Nice. Oh, you're still here. Hey, Bear. Yeah. Well, glad that hasn't driven you off yet. I know there would definitely be people going for Captain Fat Cheeks, both versions. Both your interpretation being the Cyber Demon and my interpretation being the Mancubus. Those things fill two very specific archetypes, for male archetypes that people love.
Yeah, I'm sure there's. I'm sure there's
a good fucking
Well, I mean,
spot to
fucking
say.
H-Doom exists, so of course it's happened already.
Oh, wait, right, yeah, we already have something that literally answers all these questions for us. Somebody did the horny work, so we don't have to.
Hello, I'm the masturbation critic.
Fuck, that's a good skit. I watch all the shitty OVAs, so you don't have to. Or watch all the... Oh, what's a better word for this?
I jerk off the hentai, so you don't have to.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good one. Okay, is that everything in the fucking map, or is there fucking another surprise closet full of arch files and skeletons that I need to look out for?
So you didn't open the exit door yet.
I didn't open the exit
Blue
door. Or the, I guess, whatever door that is next to it. On the other side of it.
And the blue door.
Oh, and the blue door. That's the word that you said. I can go search for that. Over here. Okay. Well, let's just get ready for this. I'm sure it's going to be a... Let me guess, like 2 cyber demons and a fucking archvile. Yeah, 1 cyber demon. It's close.
Oh no, it all went wrong! Man, Man, I want to rewatch Chowder.
Oh yeah, Chowder would be fucking great just to have on a casual movie night. I love Chowder so much. That was one of the best series on Cartoon Network by far. The writing on that show was perfect, and the art style was great.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. C.H. Greenblatt does fucking great work. I mean, dude was on the fucking original 2 seasons of SpongeBob, so.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And Billy and Mandy too.
I knew that one. Oh my fucking god, this is such an annoyingly placed Cyber Demon.
Bear's like, what Code Lyoko instead? I mean, you can. I don't think it's as funny as Chowder, no matter how big their foreheads are.
I mean, you could watch both things, Bear. Both Code Lyoko and Chowder are fucking peak shows. I love both of them. Granted, I don't... It's been a long time since I've watched both of them, but from what I remember, Code Lyoko still kind of holds up.
I mean, I don't remember... I mean, I haven't watched Code Lyoko... Like, I think the last time I watched Code Lyoko was still airing.
Yeah, I watched a little bit with one of my friends at the time, and because both of us were like kind of getting into nostalgia for it. It was still pretty funny. It was funny because we managed to pick the one episode where where Odd makes a joke about having more sex appeal than the other characters, which is like, oh, okay,
yeah, right. Fucking one of the characters' name is just Odd.
Yeah. To be fair, good name. It's it definitely is memorable.
What if we named him Todd, but got rid of the T?
What if we named him Even Steven, but got rid of the Steven? No, I don't like where that's going. How about the other sign? Now you're fucking hired and promoted.
No, Ilvo, I'm not playing Peggle. The Zen shot thing was probably Crash picking up a Mega Spear. It is, in fact, a stock sound effect.
Code Lyoko and Chowder at the same time. I don't think that I'm fucking mentally prepared enough for that. I haven't been, you know, training my mind by listening to the Chinese Bible in one year and, you know, Dostoevsky in the other. I think I would probably.
We gotta stop Xana from taking over Lossipan City.
and all we have is this weird ninja kid. What are we gonna do?
And then you find out that Xana was actually Gazpacho's mom the entire time.
Xana's absolutely plotting some shit with Endive. It's malicious. And then the fun stab in the back would be like, you would expect this to be like a, oh no, Endive just didn't know what she was getting into type of character. But it's actually Endive really wanted to go through like the crazy murderous take over the world intentions, but then Xana's just like, this bitch is annoying. I'm fucking killing her.
Endive would be the type of character to like completely take over the world, not for actual world domination reasons, just to fucking shit on Hmong.
Oh yeah.
It's like, now that I've taken over the world, now no one will buy your shitty food.
So fucking close that last time. And I didn't get the fucking... I got too greedy with the cyber ball. Whatever. Just fucking kill me. You gonna be the anti-Code Lyoko is bad and Stinky Chowder rules? God, motherfucking damn. I don't know how you could think... I mean, Code Lyoko's, it's a little bit junk foody. It's a bit of a fucking... you know, French version of a shonen anime, but I thought it was pretty fun. It's definitely fun to watch as like the intended age group. And like, oh wow, like I'm nearing high school. These are high schoolers. These are the people I'm going to be soon.
A French version of a shonen anime, aka a shonen.
Shonen. Yeah.
Shonen anime.
Heartbreaking. The best show you've ever seen is French.
What the fuck are you talking about? Isn't that kind of the plot of Chowder? Anyways, like, she supports Hmong without really supporting him because of her powers.
Her powers? Powers? What powers? Is this like a
What
Simpsons,
kind
I
of
have
show you
political
watch,
powers
bro?
kind of moment?
I mean, unless you want to fucking imply that Endive's massive fucking cake is her superpower.
Even then, I don't think it works out that successfully most of the time. People aren't exactly enticed by that. There we go. One cyber.
Also, I think you might be confusing Endive with Truffles.
Yeah. Truffles kind of has the, you know, solar level power to her, but not Endive.
Also, Truffles is his actual wife. Endive is just a rival, so I don't know why Endive would be the one supporting him. Oh, Chris making a good point that would mean that Totally Spies is the French version of the shoujo anime.
I am getting fucking really impatient and greedy with this. I just want the cyber demons dead. I'm not even fucking fighting them smartly. Come on, get the infighting going again so you're all distracted.
It's like Tricks and Traps, but with even more cyber demons.
God damn it, he's paying attention to me now. And the red screen. Cool. That's one. No, you're not supposed to be looking at me. You're supposed to be infighting right now. Go look at the big red doors. Go fight them. Not the guy who's actually killing you.
Episode to make the crazy bunny happy or something, Panini? I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't specifically remember any episode where, like, she's specifically trying to make Mung happy. I think there's an episode where she thinks she killed Mung, and she's, like, regretful and, like, saying, no, I actually thought you were a good chef. I just didn't want to say it, because, like, I kind of have feelings for you, Baka. And then you find out that Monk actually faked his death to fucking prank Endive.
That's a very Mongol thing to do.
I guess you could check, like, the other exit door, because technically you haven't been in there yet.
You mean the one that's actually labeled exit?
Yeah. All the way back near the fucking, like, big arena. Oh, yep, that is in fact what happened. One of the wandering monsters opened the door, and that's where all the arc files came from.
Fucking great. Okay, that's what that's where the punk was supposed to be. It's like, yeah, this is an exit to your death. Like, here's 400 arch files in a room. Ugh, stupid. Okay.
Yeah,
I think I already saved.
You are thankfully done. Although if you're playing on co-op, every single one of these tiny cubbies would have another cyber demon in it.
All right. Wow.
We did it. We did it.
Yeah, that was a long map. Yeah, no, I mean, it just started to overstay its welcome for a doing it all in one shot. All things considered, it wasn't. You know, I mean, 31 minutes, and that's without all the loading that happened over and over again. Yeah, I got particularly unlucky, like you said. A fucking random monster released the arch files and caused me to have to deal with way more bullshit than I was supposed to. But still, that was a pain in the ass of a map, and I'm sure glad I have it over with now.
Yeah, this is one of the big boys, probably the first of the big boys.
But I will say, it didn't like piss me off, like, in the sense that, like, oh my god, I can't believe this is designed this way. It was more, it was more just the bad luck that happened, and then I'm ready to be done with this level.
Yeah, and then the eventual impatience of it, yeah. Right.
It was psychologically getting to me rather than just like, oh no, this is awful, I don't like how this is designed at all, kind of thing. Yeah, I can see why that is the precursor to Slaughter maps, because it sure as hell feels like one. I mean, there's, you know, plenty of monster infighting to be had. Gigantic fucking, monster closets that are all meant to kind of, overlap with each other. Several copies of them, too, to kind of, like, just give you that, like, wow, look, arena type vibe. Yeah. I see why this inspired Slaughter maps. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I will also say this is a very fun map to go back to, especially to practice your skills with it, because it's like trying to like especially for pistol swords, because it's like, we're trying to ration out each of the megaspheres, take everything out, and trying to do it without saves and just like see how far you can get in. It's like, it's such a good map for like trying to fucking like test how far your skill has come.
Yeah,
I love it.
That's fair. Because there's plenty of ammo to work with and like plenty of resources to, suck back up, so it's basically just kind of like a good place to be a playground and, see how good you've become at just like dodging shit and making infighting happen and all that good stuff.
Yeah, also, fun fact about this, the enemy count does not change based on difficulty. If you play this game on I'm Too Young to Die, you deal with the same amount of shit you have to deal with on UV.
That's fun. Alright, well, I need to get to bed because I have to be at work early tomorrow, so,
yeah, I did in fact call it. This was going to be a 4-map stream.
I will load up the next map so that way I can just save there, and we could start up there next time. But, yeah, fuck, thanks everybody for sticking around for more Plutonia. It was, an interesting set of maps this time. 3 out of the 4 were, leaned towards the pain-in-the-ass side of things. But I'm still enjoying Plutonia. It's very fun. So yeah, if you're out there in the background, please like the video. It helps. And you also, maybe you like to subscribe, because I do play more Doom. I will be playing more Doom in 2 weeks. We'll also be playing Freedom Planet next week. If you ever heard of that Sonic-like game. I mean, you stuck through all the other Sonic chatter, you might as well watch another Sonic-similar game. Otherwise, I do Mega Man. I will be scheduling a Chemistry React stream for next Thursday as well. I've decided on that. Yeah, join the Discord if you like. We're currently doing a Doom map submission thing, so if you want to submit some maps to maybe see me play the maps, then, go and join the Discord and go ahead and participate in that. You can find the link to the Discord in the description. Anything else I forget to plug? That sound about right, Grim?
I think that's about it.
Alright, sounds good. Well, thanks everybody for joining. I'll talk to y'all, at some point. And to those of you in the back, hope you stick around. There's plenty of fun stuff to be had.
We did it, boys. We did indeed get to it.
We did indeed get to it. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.
Good night, y'all.